everyone. Today we're going to present a quick update on the Artemis program. Much progress has been made in some areas, while others have found some bumps in the road. Welcome to Reaching for the Moon, hosted by me, Ed Grace. In 2019, NASA redirected and reorganized earlier space exploration activities, combined them with some new activities, and renamed this project as the Artemis Program. NASA's Artemis Program is an effort to place astronauts back on the lunar surface by 2024 and develop an ongoing presence there in the future. The name Artemis was chosen because she's the Greek goddess of the moon and twin sister of Apollo. The Apollo program first brought astronauts to the moon more than 50 years ago. The Artemis program includes activities that have been previously under development, such as the Space Launch System, the SLS, and Orion Spacecraft, as well as two new major components, the Gateway and the Human Landing System. These combined efforts of these activities will be utilized on the Artemis program. We'll now provide an update on each of these areas, the Artemis program and the first Artemis mission. For the SLS, NASA recently conducted another successful RS-25 single-engine hot fire test for more than 8 minutes on the test stand at the Stennis Space Center, as shown in this image. 8 minutes is the amount of time the RS-25 engines will need to burn to launch the SLS rocket. 4 RS-25 engines, along with a pair of solid booster rockets, will be required to power the SLS with its payload to the moon. The SLS is the most powerful rocket NASA has ever built and the only one capable of sending Orion astronauts and supplies to the moon on a single mission. With this successful test, the Apollo Mission 1, planned for November 2021, remains on schedule. In 2019, NASA awarded nearly $5 billion contract to Lockheed Martin to build 6 Orion spacecraft. Recently, Lockheed Martin opened a new factory in Titusville, Florida, to build the Orion spacecraft. Current manufacturing operations will be consolidated into the new facility, which is going to be named the Spacecraft Test, Assembly and Resource, or STAR facility. All future Orion spacecraft will be manufactured at the STAR facility. The first test flight of Orion is slated for the end of this year as part of Artemis Mission 1. The Gateway will be an outpost orbiting the moon that provides vital support for a sustainable long-term human return to the lunar surface, as well as a staging point for deep space exploration. It's a critical component of NASA's Artemis program. NASA's Focus Gateway initial development on the important elements required to support the 2024 lunar landing. The power and propulsion element, PPE, and the Habitation and Logistics Outpost, HALO, H-A-L-O. NASA's previously selected Maxar Technologies of Westminster, Colorado, to develop, build, and support an in-space demonstration of the PPE. Recently, Maxar Technologies successfully completed a test of the solar electric propulsion subsystem destined for the PPE. NASA recently finalized the contract to develop the HALO element of the Gateway with Northrop Grumman. The HALO will be an important part of the Gateway, functioning as an orbiting way station and outpost for astronauts around the moon for NASA's Artemis program. The HALO is where the astronauts will live and conduct research while visiting the Gateway. The HALO's pressurized living quarters will provide command and control systems for the lunar outpost and docking ports for visiting spacecraft, such as NASA's Orion spacecraft, lunar landers, and logistics supply craft. originally planned to be functional for Artemis Mission 3, which is the first manned mission. The gateway is not expected to be completed in time for this Artemis mission. Plans are being made for an alternate direct landing on the moon for the Artemis 3 mission. Lastly, NASA previously awarded 3 contracts to SpaceX, Dynetics, and Blue Origin to develop concepts for the Artemis human landing system. The plan was for NASA to choose 2 of the 3 to be awarded development contracts earlier this year. In a surprise April announcement, NASA awarded SpaceX alone the human landing system contract, stating that Congress had not allocated NASA sufficient funds to award 2 contracts. Shortly after the award, both Dynetics and Blue Origin protested the contract award. The GAO, Government Accountability Office, is now investigating the protests and is expected to make a decision in early August. There also has been some congressional rumors that Congress is ready to award NASA sufficient funds for a second contract. In the meantime, no work is proceeding on the human landing system contract. Basically, Artemis Mission 1 appears to be on schedule for the end of 2021. Moonkin 1 has been named as commander of this mission, and as you can see in the image on the screen, he appears ready to fly. The Artemis 3 mission planned landing by the end of 2024 is highly unlikely at this time, but it has not been officially rescheduled yet. Well, that brings us to the end of the status of the Artemis program. In the meantime, if you like today's update, give us a like button. Hit the subscribe and notification buttons to be notified every time Reaching for the Moon posts a new video. Thank you for watching. Remember always, failure is not an option. Bye.